Welcome back to Toronto Wine Drinker, TorontoWineDrinker.com. Joined once again by the lovely Mandy. We're down in the iYellow Wine Cave.
Again?
Yes. And we're
we never leave.
We never leave, but I'll tell you what, it's a little bit different this time. Judging by the look of these bottles, like I'm very excited this morning.
Today we're celebrating with Icewine.
Yeah, Icewine, and now Angela's actually behind the camera. She doesn't want to be in front of the camera, but she was telling us all about it. Make sure you tell them this. Make sure you tell them that. Tell us a little bit about Icewine so that our director is a happy lady back there.
So Icewine, actually, Ontario is the biggest producer of Icewine in the world. We've been making it since the mid-'80s, I think 1984. Basically, it's a sweet wine. You only drink it in small portions. A lot of people are turned off by the sweet wine thing, but it's delicious. So you can pair it with desserts, something nice and tart. You can make Icewine martinis out of it.
Sweet. Well, so to speak, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do so much with it. We celebrate it every year. We do a whole Icewine celebration here in Toronto. So we bring the people of Toronto to Liberty Village. We're going to have an outdoor Icewine festival in February. It's going to be glorious. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys do it all. It's kind of like that thing you did in the summer.
But in the winter.
But in the winter with Icewine.
Icewine focus. There will be other wines there for the people, that do want to explore other Ontario wines, but it will be Icewine focus.
What about the people that say that Icewine is kind of cost prohibitive? Because it's quite expensive, isn't it, compared to other wines?
Well, the reason for that is the amount of production that goes into it and the amount of wine that comes out. So grapes basically have to be frozen to, I believe it's -8 degrees.
I think you're right.
For 3 days in order to be harvested. So they're hand-picked. And then the juice is squeezed out of them, and the amount of juice that comes out of those frozen grapes is very minimal.
When I smell this, I'm going to get all that sugar and all that stuff. It's going to
sugar,
just
really
the sweetness will come wafting off.
Like I smell like fresh, ripe apricots and peaches. It's amazing.
When do we drink it?
Right now.
Okay. It was nice of you to chill it first before serving it to me.
You're very welcome.
So what temperature would you serve this at? Like, this is supposed to be chilled in the fridge overnight, and then you serve it at the, or pour it on the ice cream,
well,
or
about
whatever.
the same temperature as white wine.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I'm the type of girl who drinks my white wine a little bit warm, though, so.
Yeah.
So I would take it out of the fridge about 15 minutes prior to serving.
Cool. Okay, and you want to talk about the producers a little bit? So it's these guys again.
Yes. So Small Talk.
Right.
From Niagara-on-the-Lake, as well as Inniskillin, and Inniskillin is one of the largest producers of Icewine.
Yeah. So I got here. Look at you two. That's what you'd say if you were sober. And then on the back, after you've drank this entire bottle of Icewine, what you would say is, "If they smooch again, I'll gag." It's pretty funny. No? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, and this is the Inniskillin one, and their name is huge. I mean, they were doing ice. They were the first ones, weren't they? One of the first ones.
One of the first ones, yes.
To produce Icewine.
Yeah.
Way to go, Inniskillin.
Producers.
Yeah.
They've been doing it since the '80s, and they do it well. I mean.
Yeah. No, they're a big name in Icewine for sure.
Icewine is a classic. We've been down to the winery. We've picked the Icewine grapes, paired it with the Icewine.
Do you and Angela and everybody get out there and pick grapes?
We do.
Wow.
Out there in the vineyard.
-8.
Yeah.
Great fun. Do you do a tour for it? Like, you bring people out there to do it?
We haven't done it like late at night, but we've gone during the day, and they've allowed us to go into the vineyard and pick the grapes. But it's very spontaneous when you go down to actually pick the Icewine grapes for harvest.
Really?
Basically, you get a phone call at like 3 in the morning.
Go!
You're like, okay, let's go, and you all get on a bus and go.
God, what a phone call that would be. Okay, 3 in the morning, 8 -8. Thanks a lot, Mandy. What are we going to talk about next time?
We will be celebrating our blind tasting, so it's the wrap-up of the iYellow Loves Local Wine School season. Everybody's going to be tested. Everybody who's been attending classes will be tested in class.
Serious business, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Mandy. Cheers.